Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Luckily enough, yesterday was a beautiful day out, still very cold, but the sun was shining, and so I took a drive out to the art store in the city and walked around a little bit, and I wanted to share with you some of the art supplies that I got and playing around with them. I also ordered some more Woody Stabilo crayons, which I'm going to show you. So today's just more of a let's play with some art supplies. Let's do some doodling and sketching in our art journal or sketchbook and see what comes out. I'm super excited about some of these things. I didn't get a whole lot because I feel like I have enough art supplies, but there were a couple of things that I had in mind, and one thing that when I saw it, I knew I had to have it. I went to the art store. It's called Desserts. In Canada, we have this, it's a Canadian art store called Desserts.ca. And one of the things that I wanted to get that I've been really enjoying, sorry, I got to get my chair here, that I've been really enjoying, that I mention when I do my mixed media painting, is I love these Faber-Castell colored pencils. And the thing about it is these are the Polychromos colored pencils. I only have a certain number of them. I got them well over 10 years ago. I've had these for a really long time, and maybe it just took 10 years for me to get into them. But I really like using them over my gouache and over my other art supplies. And you can't find them anywhere except for, in person, unless I ordered it online, is Desserts. So I went to the city and I got myself just a few colors, not a whole lot, but, oh, and I got one other thing that we're going to play with today. I wanted to get some earthy tones because I really want to play more with landscaping and birds and that kind of thing. And it's funny because when you go, you don't want to get the same colors that you've gotten before. And I did manage to get one repeat color, but actually it's funny because I knew that my colors I got 10 years ago, or 10 plus. So this is the same color called sienna, burnt sienna. But as you can see, in the past 10 years, they've kind of changed the look of the pencil, believe it or not, like the writing where it says burnt sienna. And there might be a slight difference in these colors. We'll play around with that. But I love these sort of green gold colors. I focused on like the yellows and the greens that you would see in a landscape. I'll probably go back and get more, but I don't want to, buy too many art supplies that I'm not going to use. The other thing that I got that was so much fun, I just happened to see this at the cash register. It's a sort of, I don't even know if it's a brand name but it's just like this colored pencil that has all these different colors. And we're going to play with that today. We're going to do a little doodling. The other thing, I want to talk about this sketchbook, but look at this beautiful pink. I have never used Amsterdam acrylic paints before. And I wasn't there to buy paints because I just haven't, I'm playing around with how to best do acrylic paintings so that I could sell them. So I spoke to the people there, and I'm probably going to be painting on stretched canvas and then taking it off, rolling it up in a tube to mail it out, just because the cost of mailing a painting is so much money and you worry about damage when you mail it out. So that's what I'm going to do. This color is called Light Rose, and I kind of like this cold pink tone. I don't really consider it a warm tone, and I can't wait to play with this very, very pale pink in my artwork. Okay, so that's one thing I'm going to be playing with. There were so many things at that art store that I could probably spend a really long time, so I really limited myself. The other thing was this really cool sketchbook that I got and I'm excited about. I like this orange color. I like this drawing on the front. I don't know, this paper is nice and toothy. It could probably take a lot of different art supplies. We will find out. I probably can't do too much like acrylic ink on it. I think it would bleed through, but we're going to play with this today. And what was the other thing? Oh, I ordered these online because I have these 6 pastel Woody Stabilo crayons. I love these as much as I love the Neo colors. And I wanted to get some other colors. I figured I don't have enough greens, and I'm not into the white or black, but it turns out when I played with these, I really did actually like the black Woody Stabilo just as much as I like using pens or pencils to draw with. So these are the colors. And you know why I got these actually? Hold on, I'll show you why. I got these colored woody Stabilos because when I got the first ones, these pastel ones, I threw out the box. I like to have my office really clean. And I accidentally threw out the pencil sharpener for these. And because these are so huge, it just makes sense to have a dedicated pencil sharpener that's going to fit these pencils. I think some people cut them with a knife. I'd end up cutting my finger. So I'm super happy to have my pencil sharpener because I don't know what happened to the other one. Now, what else was I going to say? Oh, I've been practicing. So I like these little notebooks for sketchbooks as well. I think that's one of the things I was going to show you. These are some self-portraits that I did. I did a video on self-portraits, but I've been practicing the past couple of days. I've taken a couple of days off YouTube just because of some stuff that came up, and I did a video on it. And I want to thank everyone for their wonderful, supportive comments. It means a lot. Okay, so I did some playing around in this Artex sketchbook, which, by the way, I love this Artex sketchbook, with the Stabilo crayons, along with the Neo colors. I'm really liking trying to draw a scene, but I think my favorite was this. I really like the white background, like I draw with the black, I leave everything in my figure white, and then I take a really bold color and go around. And I love, 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 love how this turned out. I was just practicing my profiles because I did a video on how to draw a profile, so I was just practicing. Yeah, I think I had another one here. I'm not sure if I'm going to find it. Where did it go? Where did she go? Oh, here. I love this lady. So I'm just playing with those colors. So that has been a lot of fun the past 2 days, just sort of relaxing and coloring at night when I can. I don't really do videos at night anymore. The lighting is so bad. So what we're going to do now is play with some of these art supplies and see how they work. The first art supply I want to play with is this cute little colorful pencil. I've been playing around with it, and I really like how it changes colors as you draw. Just create something fun. I'm not aiming for perfection, but this is a super fun way to play with just one colored pencil. Who needs a whole bunch of colored pencils when you have one? I wish it had the brand listed on it. It really doesn't have anything. It's probably just some random cute little thing that you can get anywhere. But I have been playing with it, creating sort of cats and this one face, but you could see all the different colors. I hope the lighting's okay. It's starting to get dark out. And I'm just trying to play with like a whimsy, let's see if we can, like a whimsical type drawing with these cute little crayons. This is supposed to be like, I've seen these sort of lions that you could see their whole body, like their feet, their face, and then their tail. I'm going to sort of color these in with some of the other art supplies I have. And then this one I really like because I'm going to color the whole outside of it. And this was when I first started playing, so you could see it's sort of amateurish. It takes a while to figure out how to draw a cat face. You know, these sort of lions and tigers. But I think this one's my favorite. Now, if I get my other art supplies out, I can really have fun with it. It's fun because once you finish drawing with your multicolored colored pencil or just one colored pencil, I'm really enjoying this. You can then get your Stabilo colored pencils out, these Stabilo crayons, which I really like. And I'm thinking of doing like a background here and sort of making this guy pop. I have all these new colors, but I tend to really love this teal color here. And I'm just going to color it in. Now, the funny part is this paper has a bit of texture on it, so it doesn't go on as smoothly, but I know if I added a little water to this, it will just create like a really nice bold color on top of this. And so I'm just going to color it in. And then I'm going to add a little water. Although this paper is not meant for water, it doesn't bother me. It's all about playing and having fun. None of this is serious stuff. It's simply art for the fun of creating art. Okay. Now, if I add, this is the fun of these crayons. If I add a tiny bit of water, let's see if I could find a paintbrush. Okay, I have one. I don't want to add a lot of water to it because I know this paper is not meant for water. So I'm really just going to try to, you can even just add like a matte medium, but if I just play around with it, you could see it turning into almost like a watercolor. It's like a water-soluble crayon. And normally I don't think I'll be doing this in this sketchbook just because I know this is meant for dry material, but I just wanted to sort of show you how it looks. I like the way my tiger looks now. I could even add like some more color to him if I wanted to add some more color. I could even go over. Like you could see how it, I just love that smudginess as I go over what's already wet. I am loving this guy. But one of the things I love is basically all the colors. But I do want to make his eyes pop a little bit, and that's where this sort of black comes in. This black one I didn't think I would like, but I do. So let's see if we can get his eyes in a bit. I kind of like the little tiny dot better. This is, again, just a really playful, fun way. And I think his nose is going to be like a reddish color. Again, we're being playful. We're not being serious with our art. We're having fun. That's what we're doing. So let's see if we can get his nose in. He's happy. Maybe add something to his ears. Bring this guy to life a little bit. I kind of like him. I think he's looking good. Now, if I really wanted to, which I should probably have the right kind of paper, but again, this is just practice and fun, but I could add a little bit of water to the ear. I don't know if I really want to do... Oh, I kind of like the way he's turning out. I'm going to leave him just because I think he's super cute the way he is, and I don't want to go overboard, especially with paper that's not meant, because you can see it kind of wrinkles on the other side. It's not meant for water. And I just really love this, I don't know, Graphite 909 sketchbook. There's what it is. Clairefontaine. Never heard of it, just liked the color. Liked the size of it. I know I could put it in my purse and draw with it. And this is just going to be my whimsical, playful sketchbook, probably filled with animals. I love this one, and faces. I really, really, really love this one. But let's play around a bit more with some of the colored pencils and see what we can create. I think for the colored pencils, because I want to add the water-soluble crayons, I'm going to take this and put it aside and get out my Artex sketchbook. My table is not level. Okay. I think I showed you all the things I've already done in here. This Artex sketchbook really handles the water very well. I'm not sure it's meant for supplies other than the Artex supplies, but you know, I like to use mixed media. So let's see if we can do a face and how that turns out. I want to do a scene. So I want to do like a girl sitting in a chair or something. I'm going to draw with, let's see, a dark colored pencil. I think I'll try with a red because I just don't want to always draw with black. Okay, well, I'm going to try to draw a girl sitting in a chair. And I'm hoping the lighting is going to stick around for this. And nothing has to be perfect. Now that I have her drawn in, I think I'm going to just play with the Stabilos and see what I can do. So I'm really trying hard. I like the color blocking and patterns as well. So the one joy with this paper is that it really tolerates water really well. So let's see what we can do here. I want to remember that this is nothing about perfection. This is all about fun. She's got a wine glass or something there. I wonder, I want to play with patterns. So maybe I'll just color this in really loosely. Whoops. And then maybe add some pattern on top of it after. So the Stabilo you can color and then you can add a little water. I think I want to keep her skin tone. Let's see. I'm just going to use colored pencil for that. The Faber-Castell Polychromos are the ones that I like. I think you can use anything. I'll probably be adding some Neo colors on top of this. I don't really know what I'm doing other than just playing and having fun, which is what my channel is all about. It's all about just playing and having fun. So let's add a little bit of water. Again, I don't like adding a lot, but I love the way these crayons are just so much fun. And I kind of like how some of the marks stay. I'm going to add some pattern on top of this after. So we've got her sweater colored in, and what do I want to do next? Get that table sort of in. There we go. And should her hair be dark? She's got a bit of a crazy hairdo. And then I will color in her cheeks. And that is the final drawing that I did today. That was super fun, playing with my art supplies and my new sketchbook. So I will be playing with this paint this week to see what I can create. But I'm having a lot of fun just taking some time and playing with my art supplies and exploring what I like and don't like. I want to thank everyone who's been following me along on my art journey. And if you have any questions about my art supplies, just let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy sketching.